earthy, calming, but not your typical green. Dried Time by Sherwin-Williams is making waves in the design world, but does it live up to the hype? Let's dive into this grounded green and see where it shines. I'm going to give you all the information you really need to know about this color, and stay tuned for my 3 color pairings that work perfectly with it. Dried Time by Sherwin-Williams is an organic, muted green with a very subtle gray aspect that feels toned down with some subtle gray, giving it a sophisticated edge. Its light reflectance value of 21 keeps it grounded and soft, but not so dark that it feels really, really heavy. This color has this unique ability to feel earthy and serene, but still bold enough to make a statement where you need it to. It's a natural fit for spaces with plenty of natural light, where it can show off its color depth, but it also holds up well in cozier, dimmer rooms by creating a nice comforting ambiance. A really great transitional color that not only has warm and cool capabilities, but also sits in a really nice, very deep mid-tone sort of territory. In darker rooms, you can lean into its depth, but in areas that get lots of bright lighting, the green will really come to life in a vibrant way. Whether it's on cabinetry, accent wall, or even exterior trim, Dried Time pairs beautifully with warmer whites, light taupes, or even darker charcoal tones. It's versatile, but kind of distinct, perfect for adding understated personality to your space. Still worth a test. Sample this paint color before you use it. And also don't forget to sample your 3 color pairings, which are right over here on my old computer. It's actually not that old. I got it last year. Okay, we're talking about Dried Time, 21 LRV, an organic outdoorsy shade, as Sherwin-Williams describes it. This is an interesting color because upon first glance, you're thinking thyme, you're thinking organic herbs, maybe a yellow undertone, kind of vibrant green, but it's actually a bit sagey and perhaps even a tiny bit cool leaning, which will manifest even more if you have a northern exposure that you're working with, or you may be using this outside of the house, or you just have cooler lighting in general. This color could read a little bit cooler, but not to an aggressive degree where it's going to feel a bit like teal. White color pairing to start with is going to be White Snow. And this is going to be a color that's in the designer color collection, so it is kind of one of their newer options. There is also a subtle, cool lean that it does have. It's reflecting 90% of the light that hits it. You may not even notice that undertone in a lot of cases, but it is there, and it's also there in Dried Time, which is sort of why I picked it, because they both kind of go in that direction. The light color pairing, the second option, is going to be something called Lunar Light. Now, this is a color that is also in that designer color collection, just like White Snow, and it's another color that does have that cooler aspect to it. I would say this color does feel more akin to cement gray type of color. I picked this one because I feel like Dried Time is so organic and earthy and beautiful and luscious. I wanted to juxtapose a bit of a brutalist neutral color that maybe wasn't the super predictable warmer neutral that you would probably think, an accessible beige or even an alabaster, let's say. Those are still great options, but this is just another option. And it's also going to let the bright color pairing really truly stand out. And it's called Ripe Berry. Wow. Deep purple. Another designer color collection color, conveniently. This is like Concord grape, cool undertone, bluey gray, almost charcoal purple. Really rich, vibrant. In some cases, you may mistake it for an off black of some sort, but there is quite a bit of that purple saturation coming through. And I love the combination of purple and green. It's like a Scottish thistle. You know, unlike a thistle, which can be more magenta and vibrant, this one is a little more moody, I guess is the best way to describe it. And that's it.